Hey guys, so you probably just watched the other video. I don't know which order these are going to go up in yet. With my mini explosion of glimmer dust. I washed and washed and washed my hands after that video. Okay, now granted it's only 15-20 minutes later, but my hand is still stained. On my fingertips, in my callus from all my arts and crafts, up along here where it first spilled. So take that warning on the glimmer dust literally. It stains. And there's no May stain about it. It stains. And I will say again, I do not like the way it's packaged. It should not have a tube like it's liquid, like it's Nuvo drops, if it's powder. Okay, so anyway. Now I wanted to do the cards from the May kit. Simon Says Stamp May 2018 kit. We never did that. I was behind on kits and I went on vacation, so I'm going to show you those 10 cards now. So for card number 1, I took my grid panel die from Waffle Flower and I used some of the pattern paper and I just used the puffy stickers, one in each section, and then one enamel sticker, heart sticker from the kit in the center. And I just put amazing, because a lot of those sentiments, all of those sentiments in that kit were huge, huge. I mean, huge, guys. We have this car salesman in Grand Island near me. The commercials say, it's huge. Those sentiments were huge. I don't know how you can make a card without the sentiment taking up the entire thing and distracting away from your other stuff. So card number 2, I did try to use every sentiment once though. I embossed the flowers from the stamp set in different colors. I think it was marigold, blue wave from Wow, rose gold, and the marigold were from Ranger, sage from Ranger. And then I used pattern paper for the 2 panels and my wonky die to cut them out. So we have the yellow fading squares paper. That's the first panel. And then the smaller panels propped up with foam squares. And it's just the geometric yellow triangle lines. And then I stamped and embossed You Are Simply the Best Ever. I used my Hero Arts reactive ink for that. I didn't do anything special with it. I just stamped it. I actually stamped it twice without the Misty. It was a miracle. And then I went over it with glitter, clear glitter embossing powder. I tried to stay really simple with these cards because I knew I was behind on the kits and I was just trying to do them quick. So I did 5 one night and 5 the next. I used the smaller stamp set that came in the May kit. If you remember, it came with 2 for card number 3. Colored the hummingbirds and the flowers, the cup with the flowers in it. I popped this up on foam squares. I used a thanks die from a word die set. I actually got this from AC Moore, and I love this thing. I didn't know about it until I saw it in Mary Polanco's video on YouTube. I love her. One of the first craft people for cards that I ever subscribed to. You should definitely watch her videos. So I cut that out like 3 or 4 times so it would be thick, and then put blue paper on the top. That was not from the kit. It was from the June kit. And then I didn't even really need to prop it up because I just kind of laid it across. It was so thick. Used a piece of the pattern paper from the kit, propped that up with foam tape, and just put a little bit of Delicata rose gold ink around the edges just to, soften the edges, and a few of the puffy hearts stickers. And that's it for that. Card number 4, you can tell I tried to stamp it without the Misty. And the 3rd time I stamped it, the paper moved in it. No, I did stamp it with the Misty, that's right. The paper had moved the 3rd time I went to stamp it and I didn't know it. But I did not want to waste this paper. It was one of my favorite papers. So I just kind of made it look like I did it on purpose, or tried to, because this was simple anyway. Sentiment is the main piece of the card. I used one of the border dies for the 4 edges, and then the 4 grid stickers for the corners with that little, I don't know, reminds me of a banner or a half a feather. And that's it for card 4. Card 5, we have I Love Your Kind heart. and it also says heart. I took the heart pattern paper from the kit. I used a lot of the heart enamel stickers, but then I also used glossy accents on some of the hearts that were on the paper, like this one here, and here, and here, and this one up here. And I like it. I like that this is simple. And I used the leftover piece of this paper to put I love your kind. That also came from the small stamp set. And as you know, the word heart came in the kit. It was a die. This is probably one of my favorite cards. This is card 6. I used that paper, and my inspiration actually came from the inspiration sheet. I popped that up on foam, fun foam? Yes, fun foam. Except I did it differently. I used my Versamark pen for all the white lines that were in the pattern paper, and then embossed them with gold embossing powder from Ranger. And then I popped some of the hearts up with foam stickers and left some flat. And then I stamped out Miss You Like Crazy from the stamp set and then cut it out because I didn't want it to take up more of the pattern paper. Stamped 2 of the hearts from the kit and with the ink that came with it, and that's it for that card. Sorry, I know I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to get through 3 videos and get them uploaded before we go out to dinner tonight. Okay, so card number 7.
Yeah.
Thanks, Lindsay. I have my daughter sitting here watching me. Summer vacation has started officially. I liked the way this came out. I used a piece of the pattern paper that I used earlier on the hummingbird card. And I stamped and cut out hearts from the kit with the ink that came also. And then I stamped out the flowers and the leaves and propped them up with foam squares. Yellow Nouveau drops in the centers of the flowers, and then I put purple ones here, and I don't know what happened here, if somebody bumped it while it was drying, or if they just melted together when I went to sleep that night and I left it out to dry, but it kind of messes up the whole card because they're not dots anymore. But that's that card. This is another one of my favorites. For card number 8, I took the washi tape pattern paper as the base of the front of the card. And then I cut out the one with all the sentiments held up with washi tape, that pattern paper. I cut it all up, took my 9 favorites, centered them, or kind of centered them, and popped them up on foam tape. And then I took a leftover piece of that yellow paper from the first card. I think actually that was the grid panel cutout. And then I die cut Good Luck from that AC Moore word die kit, and I only propped it up. Actually, this one didn't have more than one. It's just Good Luck on the green pattern paper, and that's it for that card. Card number 9, I used the flower pattern paper. I popped up more of that triangle geometric paper on foam tape. I used the wonky die for both of these, and this time it's the bigger panel popped up and not the smaller one. I actually took the ampersand pattern paper because I had no idea what to do with that paper. So I found a piece of it that I liked, which happened to be the 2 sets of lines. And then I centered my wonky die around it, cut it out, and then I just used more of the puffy stickers, the hummingbird, the 2 sets of leaves, well, branches, leaves, whichever, a flower, and then it says 2-word puffy stickers, keep the love alive, not easy but worth it. And then I'm not sure what I think about card 10. I was getting tired at this point, and I was trying to keep to stuff from the kit. So I used the book pattern paper, which looks like library shelves to me, and I put, you win the award for being the most awesome person I know. It was the only stamp on the bigger stamp set that I had not used yet, and I wanted to use it. So I did it once in green and once in black, but those words are so tiny, it didn't matter how many times and how many different ways I stamped it. You just couldn't see it very well, even embossing it in clear embossing powder like I did. So I centered that, put some puffy hearts, puffy puffy flowers. All of them were puffy stickers. There was no enamel hearts on this one. Some more puffy hearts and a flower. So there's 1 flower on top of each phrase sticker. So it says, in this moment, top story, next big thing. So that's it for those 10 cards for May, guys, from Simon Says Stamps May 2018 kit. comment below, hit that notification button. I bought the items for the giveaways. I'm going to be doing that very soon. And it's looking more like it's going to be a July giveaway, but there's more than one. I have stuff for more than one giveaway. Very soon we'll have the camera. You guys won't have to, well, we have the camera, but the cord for charging and the tripod, you guys won't have to put up with this much longer. And you'll actually be able to see a whole video of how I'm making my cards. So don't forget to hit that notification button. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And like this video and share it with others, guys. And we need to get some more attention here. The more people, the more giveaways. And let me know what you think. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.